PM Modi says that signature of a chartered accountant is more powerful than a Prime Minister of India.
PM Modi said is not completely wrong, but it depends on the chartered accountant how seriously he takes it. I know lots and lots of chartered accountants who can sign any balance sheet, even 1,000 crore balance sheet for even 5,000 rupees as well.
AI is a game changer. तो AI के आने के बाद will there be threat jobs पे people पे after 4-5 years बहुत बड़ा कुछ disruption होने वाला है इसमें नेगेटिव साइड्स पॉजिटिव साइड्स क्या लगता है?
पहले लोगों को ये डर लगता था कि अगर कंप्यूटर्स आ जाएंगे तो इतने सारे अकाउंटेंट इतने सारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बैठे हैं वो कहाँ जाएंगे. इवेंचुअली यू विल हैव टू अपस्किल एज अ पर्सन इन इंडिया.
तो जो कंपनी 100 लोग चला रहे हैं so after AI I think it would require 4-5.
It is a big threat for a lot of people. That's a hard reality. Our funda is very simple. We'll throw you into the swimming pool. If you are able to swim well, then it is okay. Otherwise, we'll take you out of the swimming pool. But we'll try to drown you first, so that you can learn.
So CA internship का highest package आपके ये टाइम पे कितना था आपका?
मैंने अपने बॉस को डराया था कि मैं नौकरी छोड़ रहा हूँ, so I got the promotion.
आज हमारे पॉडकास्ट में है मेरे बहुत पुरानी फ्रेंड जिनके साथ मैं बिग 4 EY में थी और अभी ही इज़ अ CEO ऑफ स्टेलेट कंसल्टेंट, ही इज़ अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट. लेट्स वेलकम रोहित सिंघल.
Thank you, Deepti. Thanks a lot for inviting me on this particular session, and I'm really happy to be here. And honestly, it's been quite a long time जब हमको मिले हुए, and I'm glad that you have called me up again. And let's hope we have a good session up here.
Yes, I'm very excited and आज के सेशन में हम बहुत सारा रोस्ट करने वाले हैं बहुत सारी चीज़ों को. So let's see how it goes, and I'm very excited.
But we'll be careful about the legal aspects so that we do not roast the wrong people.
Yeah. So okay, let's start with government only.
Okay.
Startup and government. How government is helping startups towards like taxation relief benefits? कैसे government role play कर रही है?
Okay, good question actually. It's not only about the taxation. अगर एक layman सोचता है तो वो केवल taxation के point से सोचता है. It's not only about कि कितना percentage कोई taxation दे रहा है या क्या कर रहा है. अगर मैं एक example दूँ, अगर everyone compares China with globally कि वो manufacturing hub है, वो क्यों है? People do not think about that कि वहाँ पर जो cost of transportation है that is very little compared to India. It's not even half of it. वहाँ पर जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, हमारे यहाँ पावर कट्स आर अ वेरी कॉमन थिंग. हम तो एक एंटरप्रेन्योर को उसकी पावर को रिप्लेस करने के लिए बहुत पैसा खर्च करना पड़ता है. एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट द ओवरऑल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दैट यू क्रिएट अराउंड समथिंग. तो इन इंडिया गवर्नमेंट का थ्रस्ट इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट द टैक्सेस. आई टच अपॉन द टैक्सेस पार्ट, बट अगेन इट्स अबाउट मेकिंग दैट लाइफ सिंपलर. तो इफ यूल सी कि नितिन गडकरी सेज कि वी आर स्पेंडिंग 3.5 lakh crores ऑन द हाईवेज एंड द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, सो दैट इज अबाउट मेकिंग द कनेक्टिविटी ईजियर. कि हम लोग एक्सप्रेसवेज बना रहे हैं अक्रॉस द इंडिया, फॉर एग्जांपल दिल्ली मुंबई एक्सप्रेसवे. सो दीज आर द टू हार्टलैंड्स ऑफ द इंडिया इन टर्म्स ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ. तो उसको अगर आप कनेक्ट करोगे तो आप कॉस्ट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन को ड्रास्टिकली रिड्यूस करोगे. गवर्नमेंट इज वर्किंग ऑन द पोर्ट रिलेटेड सेक्टर. तो इंडिया के अंदर अभी पोर्ट सेक्टर, इंडिया का पोर्ट कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन लेस देन 1% ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. तो दे आर ट्राइंग टू वर्क ऑन दैट. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, इंडिया इज हैविंग अ प्रॉब्लम, अ बिट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ इनर्शिया. सो बेसिकली एक एंटरप्रेन्योर को कोई भी चीज़ में जंप करने से पहले there are a lot of pain points to start off. Of course, that is a bit of a problem for them. But government की side से, from if I'll jump onto the taxation side, government ने taxation कई जगहों पर reduce. For example, if you're a new manufacturing company, you're just supposed to pay 17% taxes now, which is amongst the least in the world. अगर आप किसी भी और country से compare करोगे, it is completely at par with those countries and lot lesser than a lot of developed countries right now.
Okay.
अगर आप एक स्टार्टअप के पॉइंट से देखो कि न्यू स्टार्टअप्स दे गॉट अ टैक्स हॉलीडे ऑल्सो, कि उनकी अगर कोई प्रॉफिट्स आ रही है टू वो सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. अगेन इट्स अ टेक्निकल टॉपिक, बट अगेन कुछ ईयर्स तक अगर उनकी टैक्सेबिलिटी इनकम आ रही है गवर्नमेंट से, यू नीड नॉट पे टैक्सेस. बहुत सारे टैक्सेस के लॉस से, एंजल टैक्सेस थे जिसके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा टैक्सेशन था, या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा इनकॉन्ग्रुएंसी थी इन द लॉस. गवर्नमेंट हैज़ रिड्यूस्ड, बट अगेन इट्स नॉट द एंड ऑफ द डे, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग. Problem with India is that the low level red tapeism, we call it. So if you'll see any entrepreneur in India who is talking about, or who is talking in the public forum or the private forum, it's more about the low level red tapeism. आपको GST registration लेना है तो you need to just bomb somebody else's pockets. अगर आपको कोई refund लेना है तो you need to go to the authorities to for that. So that low level corruption, when it goes towards the higher level, it creates a frustration in the minds of an entrepreneur. So the top level people are working on something, but it does not drill down to the lower level. That is a larger problem.
Okay.
But again, we are a growing country. It's just been 75 years. I hope we are going very fast now to become a better country
So
in the
I hope
future.
government की schemes start entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs के लिए बहुत relief करें कुछ and less level of tax or tax relief for a couple of years, then loans also, है ना, funding and all.
Of course. So for example, हम लोग बहुत हायर लेवल के टैक्सेस वो स्कीम सोचते हैं, बट अगेन इट्स बिन क्वाइट अ ओल्ड स्कीम नाउ, बट देयर वाज अ स्कीम विद द नेम ऑफ मुद्रा, जिसके अंदर लो लेवल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को गवर्नमेंट हैड स्टार्टेड गिविंग द लोन्स एट वेरी वेरी लो रेट, और समटाइम दे यूज्ड टू से कि वी आर गिविंग अ वेरी हाई सब्वेंशन, तो आप बहुत कम टैक्स पे करो। तो जिन लोगों को लिटरली सूदखोरों से पैसा लेना पड़ता था, दे गॉट इनटू द मेन स्ट्रीम, उनको बैंक एंड फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन से पैसा मिलने लगा। तो दैट इज जस्ट वन पार्ट ऑफ इट। वंस यू बिकम पार्ट ऑफ द फॉर्मल इकोनॉमी, आप बड़ी कंपनी से दूसरी कंपनी के पास जा सकते हो। तो थिंक फ्रॉम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स पर्सपेक्टिव, जो एक गांव या टियर 2 सिटी से शुरू कर रहा है, उसको फॉर्मल बैंकिंग सिस्टम का कुछ नहीं पता, कुछ वो उसको क्या करना है, ही इज अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट
ब्याज
ऑलरेडी,
भट्टा वाला बंदा है वो।
राइट। तो वो उसको अगर आप 20% इंटरेस्ट की जगह 4% इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा, तो he'll be happy to start something, और वो रिस्क लेगा। India is having the youngest population in the world. More than 60 crore people are below 35 years of age. So it is a golden age. So government is trying to do that. Of course, there are bad apple जो इन चीज़ों को गलत यूज करते हैं, but things are being pushed around in India for the better, of course.
तो टैक्स सिस्टम इंडिया का क्या काफी कॉम्प्लेक्स है?
Okay. So India का tax system, okay. I work with a lot of people in a lot of different countries also. तो हम इंडिया में जब रहते हैं तो हमको लगता है कि यार इंडिया में बहुत बहुत ख़राब हालत है। Point is, people compare generally either with the Gulf countries or with the European countries. But point क्या है कि it's not only about that. तो अगर आप गल्फ कंट्रीज को देखो तो दे आर बिल्डिंग एंड दे आर ईटिंग देयर ऑयल वेल्थ, जो उनको ऑयल बूम के टाइम पर मिली थी। बट पोस्ट दैट नोबडी इज थिंकिंग कि राइट नाउ जब ऑयल का कंजम्पशन ग्लोबली कम हो रहा था, दे हैव ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड ब्रिंगिंग द टैक्सेस। जब वहाँ पर वैट नहीं था, इनकम टैक्सेस नहीं थे, तो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी थी नहीं। आपको टैक्स ही नहीं देना तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं आएगा कि इस पर टैक्स लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है। नाउ ऑफ कोर्स इंडिया के अंदर प्रॉब्लम दोनों साइड है। I'll start with the example of GST. इंडिया में आज की डेट में GST की 5, 12, 18, 28 सेस मल्टीपल स्लैब्स। बट इफ यू सी कि जब उससे पहले टैक्सेस होते थे इंडिया में, आप you cannot even count on your fingers इतने टैक्सेस। there used to be octroi, there used to be VAT, there used to be the state excise. Every state had a different VAT rate, every state had a different VAT law, and there were yes, there were so many taxes and it had a cascading effect. Cascading मतलब कि मैंने एक बार टैक्स दे दिया है तो स्टिल वो मेरी कॉस्ट का पार्ट होता था। स्लोली जब वो GST में सब्स्यूम हुआ, द बिगेस्ट चेंज वॉज इंडिया की सारी स्टेट्स में अब एटलीस्ट टैक्स रेट सेम है। पहले एक कंपनी को जो MRP डिफाइन करनी पड़ती थी, उनको देखना पड़ता था कि मैं कौन सी स्टेट के अंदर सामान रख रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा टैक्स रेट हर स्टेट में अलग होता था। अब विद इन इंडिया यू कैन कीप द सेम MRP समटाइम्स, और आप अपनी प्लानिंग बहुत अच्छे से कर सकते हो। दैट इज वन मेजर रिफॉर्म इन इंडिया। अगर आप, आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, रियल एग्जांपल ऑफ US. People say US is a very advanced country, but US is a rich country, not advanced in everything. So US, every state have a different VAT law, every state has a different VAT rate, and they have a local tax component also. So if you have to work in 50 states of US, you have to see every state differently.
So it's more complex.
More complex than India. Europe is a lot better, but see, again, it's a controversial take, but they are eating the wealth that they had taken from the colonialism. वो उस पैसे से अभी जी रहे हैं। It's hardly a 20 or 30 years down the line when they will start feeling the pinch, and these complexities they will also face that. So my take is that I'm not saying everything is
So
good.
India like taxation system is still better.
Taxation part is better, but the point is India has a very big problem with the labor laws. So India is having more than at least 100 labor laws across the board.
Okay.
And knowingly, unknowingly, every company is non-compliant to do some law or other. Point is that labor is a state subject in India, and basically center is the overall manager of it. Everyone talks about the farm laws. उसको लेकर बहुत शोर मचा, सब कुछ हुआ, लोग घर ऑफिस नहीं जा पा रहे थे, घर नहीं जा पा रहे थे, इसलिए वो लाइमलाइट में आया। But government had brought in the labor laws, the labor codes around about 2020, I believe. वो आज तक वो लॉ में कन्वर्ट नहीं हुए हैं एट अ सेंट्रल लेवल, बिकॉज द लेबर यूनियंस आर नॉट इन सपोर्ट ऑफ इट। तो it's not only on to the government. Again, I do not pander to any government, to be really honest, but the point is that India के अंदर कोई भी decision is more about politics than economics.
Yeah, Vijay Mallya also said this, it's not easy to work in India.
See, Vijay Mallya, okay. So again, he was a flamboyant guy in a different respect. So I believe he was not a good entrepreneur in that way, to be honest. But we should not take his word to be really frank, as a legitimate word. But again, it's a reality. It's not really easy to work in India. So again, I have worked with multiple companies in India. Then where we bring those in India to help them set up their businesses. So when I talk to the CEOs of their companies or the CFOs, I try to rationalize the Indian law to them so that they can draw some parallel to that. Because मैं अगर उनको 20 laws बता दूंगा तो वो बोलेंगे यार इंडिया में हम काम कर सकते हैं भी नहीं कर सकते तो इट्स नॉट ईजी फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक फॉरेन कंपनी इंडिया में आती है तो फेमा इज सो रिस्ट्रिक्टिव इन सर्टेन रिस्पेक्ट्स कि आप कैपिटल नहीं ला सकते हो आपको लोन लेना है ऑफ कोर्स इट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द ओल्डर टाइम जब इंडिया के पास फॉरेन करेंसी रिजर्व्स नहीं थे नाउ वी हैव मोर देन $600 billion ऑफ फॉरेन रिजर्व सो कुछ चीज़ों पर इंडिया नीड टू वर्क अपॉन वी आर वेरी कंजर्वेटिव इन अ लॉट ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट सो it's nearly you can take it glass half full or glass full nearly empty situation it's up to you which side of the thing you take it but again there is a lot of scope for the improvement but as a country I think we are going the right direction overall and that's my take.
Okay, got it. So, PM Modi says that signature of a chartered accountant is more powerful than a signature of PM Modi, like Prime Minister of India. So, based on that fact, अगर आप कोई बैलेंस शीट देखते हो, so how it different from like founder and CA perspective, if you see a balance sheet.
Okay, मैं इसको दो तरीके से डिवाइड करूँगा. My opinion is that what PM Modi said is not completely wrong, but it depends on the chartered accountant how seriously he takes it. So I know, again, I will not name any chartered accountant. I know lots and lots of chartered accountant who can sign any balance sheet, even 1,000 crore balance sheet for even 5,000 rupees as well. And there are lots of people who are there in the market. Again, and I would say they are a blot on the profession. Now, again, that reduces the worth of that particular statement, but that statement still holds a lot of worth, at least in my eyes.
A lot of respect. for
Exactly,
CA.
exactly. It was not an easy journey, to be honest. So, the second part of it, as a founder or as an entrepreneur from their perspective, okay, now there are two types of founders in the world. Some who are chasing the worth or the valuation. For them the financial statements what we see and what they see is very different उनको चाहिए एक बड़ा number ठीक है if they are talking from that perspective then their expectation and my expectation are always different. I would say sorry sir I cannot help you on that part. There are certain sane people in the market as well who believe in bootstrapping the things and growing the things by themselves. They have a same vision that we have as a chartered accountant or as a founder in that particular respect. So again, you will find all kinds of people. The first kind are a more difficult people to handle. So there we become the consultants rather than the chartered accountant for them, and we see to them, sir, these are the two options. It's your call, whatever you want to choose. But we will tell you the pitfalls.
Okay.
The second part, we become the partner for them and say, sir, you are going the right direction and you'll grow pretty well. So again,
Okay.
there are two sides of the same coin in every respect.
Okay. But they need to come to you. Even the founder, they see, they understand financials, but you better understand. You understand, like CAs understand more than
Yeah,
founders.
of course. So again, their thought process, okay, again, there is another side of it, as you rightly stated. Some people do not understand the financial, they just understand their bank statement.
Because founders, they just see कि आज मुझे पैसा आ रहा है, धंधा रहा है, मेरा खर्चा निकल रहा है, बस.
हाँ उनको नहीं पता मेरे को आगे कितना रिप्लेसमेंट चाहिए होगा मेरा डेप्रिसिएशन होता क्या है मेरा कैश फ्लो आगे फोरकास्ट होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए उनके लिए कैश इनफ्लो आउटफ्लो इज प्रॉफिट
बस.
दे डू नॉट केयर कि वो मेरा पैसा किसी और के पैसे से फंड हो रहा है somebody will ask that money from me. So I have one of the clients and again he's one of my legacy clients when I started my heydays. So that guy is a pure lala. So I have to sit with him and tell him, hear me out first. The money you think is in your bank account is a loan from the bank. It's not your money. So just don't see your bank account, just see your balance sheet as well. So of course it happens a lot and you have to ask them to hold on to your horses and dheere dheere chaliye sir. It's not your own money. So again you find those people as well.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So Rohit, what is DPDP Act? Like मैं बहुत सुन रही हूँ कि people are like, इसमें controversies हो रही हैं, even influencers, social media people, they are talking about rights, privacy. तो क्या है exactly DPDP?
Okay. So basically जो DPDP Act है it's not the Indian law.
It's passed like completely
I'll come to that as well. So, like most of the laws in India, it is not exactly an Indian law. So basically, in 2018, there was a law with the name of GDPR.
okay.
So that was brought in Europe. जब वो लॉ आया था, इट वॉज अ गेम चेंजिंग थिंग, क्योंकि दुनिया में कहीं भी ग्लोबल डेटा प्राइवेसी लॉज नहीं थे. तो दे स्टार्टेड विद द यूरोपियन यूनियन, कि वहाँ की यूनियन की जो भी कंट्रीज हैं, और कुछ और कंट्रीज ने भी अडॉप्ट किया था, तो दे ब्रॉट दैट इन. एंड आज की डेट में इफ यू रीड द न्यूज़ और आप GDPR फाइन्स गूगल सर्च करोगे, गूगल इज अमंग्स द कंपनी जिसके ऊपर वो फाइन्स लगे हुए हैं, एंड दे आर फाइटिंग दोज लॉ सूट्स, एंड दोज लॉ सूट्स आर इन बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स. सम कंपनीज आर हैविंग अ लॉ सूट ऑफ 1 billion, 2 billion, even $5 billion also.
Okay.
So that $5 billion are around 40-45,000 crore rupees. Now, जब वो लॉ यूरोप में आया, लॉट ऑफ कंट्रीज अडॉप्टेड इट. इट वाज ब्रॉट इन जापान, हांगकांग, इट वाज देयर. चाइना आल्सो ब्रॉट इन. द amongst the most close countries, China is also having that law. So India, what we are doing is not different, honestly speaking. Point is, the way it should be implemented might become a problem, but currently it is in the limbo as a law. अभी तक वो लॉ इंडिया में नोटिफाई नहीं हुआ है. नहीं
सिर्फ
हुआ.
बातें चल रही है, कंट्रोवर्सी चल रही है.
तो बेसिकली इनफैक्ट वी आल्सो वर्कड अ बिट ऑन दैट, कि गवर्नमेंट आस्क फॉर, उसको लेकर रूल्स आए थे, गवर्नमेंट आस्क फॉर द ओपिनियन ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री एंड द कंसल्टिंग इंडस्ट्री. वी आल्सो गिव सर्टेन ओपिनियन, बट वो ओपिनियन वर टेकन बैक देन इन February, एंड राइट नाउ वी आर इन July. Nobody knows when those rules would kick in and the law would kick in, but the government authority are saying आपको follow करना शुरू करना है.
लेकिन अगर ये लॉ डीपी जितना मेरी इन्फॉर्मेशन में अगर ये इम्प्लीमेंट हो जाता है, सो गवर्नमेंट के पास पूरी राइट है हमारे डेटा, हमारी
It is
इन्फॉर्मेशन लेने
ulta.
की.
It is ulta actually. It is ulta. So again, there is a controversial aspect कि गवर्नमेंट कुछ डेटा सेट्स आपके जो लेगी वो DPDP के पर्व्यू से बाहर है. पहले वाला जो वर्जन आया था उसमें और भी गवर्नमेंट बिल्कुल ही बाहर थी, अब उन्होंने फिर भी कुछ चीज़ ऐड करी है.
Okay.
हाउएवर एक बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन ये है कि अगर आप और मैं आपके एक दूसरे के बीच में डेटा शेयर कर रहे हैं तो वो DPDP में नहीं आएगा. So it is not about the personal data and it is only about the digital data. तो इसमें उन लोगों ने कैच होल्ड करने की कोशिश करी है, लाइक द लार्जर सोशल मीडिया कंपनीज. अगर कोई सोशल मीडिया कंपनी दीप्ति या रोहित का कोई डेटा लेती है, तो दे विल हैव टू टेक कंसेंट ऑफ दीप्ति और रोहित कि मैं आपका डेटा ले रही हूँ, इस पर्पस के लिए ले रही हूँ. एंड इफ यू और मी आस्क देम कि ये मेरा डेटा डिलीट करो, तो दे आर लीगली बाउंड टू डिलीट दैट डेटा फ्रॉम देयर सर्वर्स.
Even our chats also we talk.
So basically there is a concept, this is borrowed from the GDPR. In GDPR this is enshrined in the law itself. Indian law को मैं भी 100% नहीं बोल सकता, though it is passed by the parliament, presidential accent आ चुकी है, but rules में nobody knows how they are implemented. But if I'll draw the parallel to the GDPR, वहाँ पर आप एक click of a button पर आप मांग सकते हो कि मेरा आज तक का डेटा उस कंपनी ने क्या रखा हुआ है, and they can ask, yeah, and you can ask for the deletion of your data. They're legally bound to delete that data from their servers forever. So these laws are better for the consumers in a lot of respect.
But people don't have awareness about this.
Because point is, in every country there are a very large lobby of the industry also. ये जिस दिन law आएगा, lot of industries will get impacted, including media, social
yes,
media.
media is
Yes.
a big one.
So people get a lot of calls. आज की डेट में मेरे पास unsolicited calls आते हैं. TRAI ने बहुत कुछ किया, सब कुछ हुआ. But eventually the data, the way it is collected, somebody has to say for example, एक aggregator ने अगर data collect किया है, तो जो जिसने उससे डेटा खरीदा, उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खत्म नहीं होगी कि मैंने तो डेटा बस खरीदा है. देयर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू हैव द इन्फॉर्म्ड कंसेंट कि ये मेरे को कॉल कर सकता है वो कंपनी. यानी विदाउट दैट कंसेंट दे कैन नॉट लीगली कॉल मी टू सेल समथिंग. एग्जैक्टली. अगर
like this is happening in Dubai as well. Same thing. Because without consent or without anything, you can't do just normal cold calling. You need to have proper approvals. मतलब ये तो बहुत ही, हमारे इंडिया में तो कितनी cold callings होती हैं.
Exactly. So मेरे phone का block list is bigger than my contact list right now, and that's a hard reality, right? So again, everything has pros and cons, honestly. तो again, इसके अंदर liabilities are up to 250 CR also in certain cases, and so again, I'm not saying it is lesser or it cannot be misused. Anything can be misused in India or in any country for that matter.
Okay.
But the point is, there are a lot of positive aspects अगर वो properly implement होते हैं. But we are still waiting वो कब implement होता है, and we get some business also.
हाँ, मैं खुद surprise थी कि किसी की कॉल करने पे सामने वाला बोल रहा है I can sue you. मतलब कैसे, एक कॉल ही तो हो रही है, वो भी कोल्ड कॉल, इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम?
So they can sue you for that reason कि how come you have their data first of all, so you're breaching their privacy, and without taking any consent, how come you can call them up even to sell something? So in India also there is a concept of a D&D with the TRAI, or you can register with the vendors. But the
Okay.
point is Indian industry is so fragmented that there are so many trading agencies वो call करती हैं तो nobody is having the wherewithal of it. Problem वो है.
इवन डीएनडी के बाद भी शायद कॉल्स आ जाते होंगे, आते हैं?
I get a lot of calls at least.
तूने डीएनडी लगवाया हुआ है?
Yes.
मैं अननोन नंबर ही नहीं उठाती. ओके. तो ये
So I'm
अपना
in
ये पर्सनल हो
see
गया.
I'm in the consulting industry so I cannot help it. मेरे को फोन उठाने पड़ते हैं
ओके.
सारे.
सो एआई इज अ गेम चेंजर. तो एआई के आने के बाद लाइक विल देयर बी थ्रेट लाइक जॉब्स पे, पीपल पे, लाइक आफ्टर 4-5 इयर्स बहुत बड़ा कुछ डिस्ट्रप्शन होने वाला है इसमें? नेगेटिव साइड्स, पॉजिटिव साइड्स, क्या लगता है एआई के आने?
Okay. Disruption is already happening. Again, I can draw a parallel with the computers. Again, I was quite young when the computers were brought in, probably. But again, what I have read through, when the computers were being brought upon, people used to basically make their notes with the hand. They used to do the accounting with their hands. Again, if people draw the comparative, the computer which was used during the time of Apollo 11 mission, which was used to take astronauts to the moon, is less powerful than a normal pocket calculator that we use today. However, even after using that, we humans are still around, right? Now, my view are twofold. So again, there are two sides of the again people, that one who are pretty intelligent and who are at the higher rung of the spectrum, one who are doing the very regular and the menial kind of the job. पॉइंट क्या होगा, जो रिपीटेटिव टास्क है उसमें बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम लोगों को अभी से फेस हो रहा है और वो होने वाला है कि फॉर एग्जांपल ऑलरेडी यू विल सी कि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ चैट बॉट्स, कि अभी कॉल सेंटर्स में 1000 लोग थे तो
Fire हो
इवेंचुअली
रहे
वो फायर होंगे, 200 रह जाएंगे. अगेन यू नीड अ एस्केलेशन मैकेनिज्म. You need the chatbots, you need the people to review their work, because legal liability है. I'll come on to the other side of it as well. बट पॉइंट इज, मेरे को लगता है कि इवेंचुअली पीपल विल इवॉल्व. पहले लोगों को ये डर लगता था कि अगर कंप्यूटर्स आ जाएंगे तो इतने सारे अकाउंटेंट, इतने सारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बैठे हैं, वो कहाँ जाएंगे. इवेंचुअली यू विल हैव टू अपस्किल एज अ पर्सन इन इंडिया, इन द वर्ल्ड एज वेल. अब हमारी जो पुरानी जनरेशन थी उनको स्मार्टफोन यूज करने नहीं आते थे, उनको पता भी नहीं था क्या होता है, बट दे आर यूजिंग इट, दे यूज इट मोर ऑफन देन अस. वो फेसबुक पर अपने स्टेटस डालते हैं, सब कुछ करते हैं. तो पीपल हैव टू इवॉल्व. बट द अदर साइड ऑफ इट, the biggest risk which is being talked about is the generative AI. अभी जो भी हम AI का वर्ड यूज करते हैं वो होते हैं लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स. बेसिकली इट्स ऑल अबाउट द ट्रेन डेटा सेट्स, कि AI को आपने 1000 एग्जाम्पल्स दिए, वो उसमें से एक सीखे हुए एग्जाम्पल से आपको आंसर देता है. If the world moves towards a generative AI, it's more like the artificial generative intelligence, it is also called as AGI. It is more like AI will start thinking like the humans and they can take their own decisions. So,
Really?
so a lot of large companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, they're talking about we are closer to the AGI. Nobody knows because they are getting billions of dollars in that name, कि वो कितना दूर है, कितना पास है. That will be a very big, huge thing. And I've been a big follower, a fan of movies like Terminator, जहाँ पर a race of computers kills the people. I'm afraid that might happen. I'm not sure what can happen.
Okay.
But coming back to the thing, I think it's more about upskilling. And in a lot of fields जहाँ पर again as I stated repetitive task हैं, it is actually impacted right now. In 5 years definitely there will be an impact. In my own industry, if I'll talk about, I'll give a live example. I'm working with one of the clients. I cannot name it, of course, but they have developed a LLM along with another party in which they're scanning. They have created the database through which they scan certain things, एंड वो LLM उनको आउटपुट दे देता है कि वो सही है या गलत है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने एक पिक्चर कैप्चर किया है मैनुअली, वो उसको स्कैन करके बता देगा अपने डेटाबेस से कि वो ठीक से हुआ ही नहीं हुआ. पहले उसको करने के लिए देयर यूज्ड टू बी 20 पीपल टीम जो केवल 5% टेस्टिंग होती थी. नाउ दे आर डूइंग 100% एवरी डे विद वेरी लिटिल फॉल्स पॉजिटिव एंड हार्डली 5 लोग उसको रिव्यू करने के लिए.
तो जो कंपनी 100 लोग चला रहे हैं, सो आफ्टर एआई आई थिंक इट वुड रिक्वायर 4-5.
नॉट एग्जैक्टली. अगेन जो 95 है, पॉइंट इज इफ दे कैनॉट अपस्किल, ऑफ कोर्स दे विल फील लेफ्ट आउट. But eventually when they will start upskilling, I think there would be a different set of the opportunities eventually for them. So it's more about start using your brain eventually to manage that. AI would become the future. For again, as I stated, with like computers only. But of course, I think job cuts are on the anvil. every boss would want lesser number of people, of course, because they'll be paying lesser. Everyone is trying that, but some of it is more of mass hiring that happened during the COVID, and people are cutting in the name of AI. But still, it is a big threat for a lot of people. That's a hard reality, and we also feel threatened, and we are trying to embrace it rather than running away from it. It's more about embracing it in the future.
Yeah, adapting and finding positivity in that.
Exactly. If you cannot, then it will be a big pain. That's a hard reality as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Rohit, मैंने ये बहुत word सुना है CPA. So
Okay.
which one is better? CA, CPA, like CPA people जो international like travel करते हैं like for work and all. So which one is better? अगर हम करें तो CA करें, CPA करें.
Okay. So basically, CA is Chartered Accountancy of India. In a lot of other countries also, the CA word is used. CPA is Certified Public Accountants. So, for example, the most famous one is the US CPA. People, you do it, or some other countries as well. So basically, in US CPA, for example, you are learning the laws of that particular country.
Okay.
So a lot of Indian people do US CPA as well. One, if they want to move towards the US, because वहाँ पर opportunities better मिलती हैं, and there are a lot of back offices in India.
Okay.
For example, there's Accenture, there's HCL, and there are a lot of specialized companies जो उन लोगों को hire करती हैं जो US related compliance और taxation matters पर काम करती हैं.
Okay.
Now there are a lot of people. It's again depends on the person. That's a hard reality. CA's pass percentage is comparatively worse than the CPA.
Okay.
CA is a lot more difficult because given the population of India and the pass percentage problem. CPA is a bit better off, but again it is a bit more expensive course.
And it's not relevant for India. CPA.
For India, of course, it is not.
CA is much bigger. Right?
Yeah. So see, basically, if you want to work or practice in India, of course, you need to know the Indian laws.
Indian laws.
A CA is expected to know the taxation laws, the indirect taxation laws, or the direct ones, and the other compliances.
Okay.
In CPA, you do not learn that. Of course, you can learn about the basics of the accounting in the certain aspect, which might be common within India. But of course, US GAAP and Indian GAAP or the Indian AS are not similar, exactly similar. So if somebody is trying to, okay, as you stated, if somebody wants to work in India and stay in India, then CA is always a better opportunity and an alternative. If somebody wants to move abroad or want to go to US or any other country, because in a lot of countries CPA US CPA is treated well as well.
Yeah.
So it's better to do a US CPA for them.
Okay. So CA की journey कैसी थी मतलब तुम्हारी? Like was it easy, tough?
Honestly, it was not easy. I'll be dead honest. I've said about a lot of things that they were easy, but it was not easy at all. I'm really, and if somebody asks me to do it again, I'll say no, thank you. Being
Really?
honest, honestly. So again, it had a lot of aspects. So one, you start off as a kind of a kid. So I went to college for 15 days. And I still regret that particular part that I should have gone to the college. So for the CA journey only,
For CA you left college.
I went for 15 days. Again, out of those 15 days, I attended only 2 classes. So I got a realization if I'll go to college, I'll be attending the similar number of classes all throughout. But again, I believe that would have been a better experience again. Now, it involves a lot of sacrifices. For as I stated, so since I was on number 17 and a half when I did my schooling, and I enrolled with the CA journey. At the age of 19, I was doing my internship, and it was worse than a job in terms of the number of hours you put in. And along with that, you have to study as well, and the course is mammoth. Again, I never took those photos like the younger generation along with their books, but it was equally the bigger stack like them. So it is extremely tough, and it is not about the toll on your mental side of it. It takes a physical toll, it takes an emotional toll, and those are the years in which if you are in college, if you compare with the college friends, you feel like that you have left out a lot of things. So it's a very straining journey from that perspective. Again, it had given me a lot, honestly, and again, from that perspective, the benefit, I would say, it's immense. But on the other side of it, it is not easy. Not at all. It was not easy for me because again, as I stated, I used to work sometimes 12 to 14 hours a day. Other than that, I used to study as well, and sometimes I used to reach my home at 5 o'clock, and I used to think whether should I go to my classes or should I go to my home to sleep off. So there had been those instances, and at a particular point of time, you start feeling that it's been enough. Let's leave it. Nothing can happen.
Really? ऐसा हुआ है?
It happened once or twice, of course. I will not deny that it never happened.
Okay.
There are breaking points when you snap at the people you love also. Sometimes because of that, and you regret that. And sometimes you snap at the people who you do not love it and who are the reason for that as well.
Okay.
But it happens. It happens. And I believe that was a part which I believe builds your character also. That it helps you to basically take that pressure.
Pressure, discipline, patience, and all, lot of
Exactly,
things.
exactly. See, I am fortunate that I was able to clear it in all the things in the first time. I'll be honest, had I not been able to, I think I wouldn't have the perseverance to do it again. And I honestly, I
And
give a
6 months you need to wait, give
exactly.
exams again, a whole thing.
Exactly. And honestly speaking, might be people have a different take. I say people who take more attempts rather than the single attempt to clear it off have more perseverance and more grit and determination than the people who do it in the first go. And it's a hats off to them. Honestly speaking, people do not realize it. Honestly speaking, that's a reality.
Yeah.
And that's my take, honestly.
Okay. Okay. So लाइफ आफ्टर जैसे बिफोर और आफ्टर जैसे अभी रोहित सीए के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं एंड जस्ट रिजल्ट आते ही यू लाइक यू आर सीए व्हाट वाज द फीलिंग
Okay. I actually vividly remember that feeling, honestly.
क्या
So when the result came, that day the elation was very, very different. Very, very different. Basically, that was amongst the few things which I celebrated a lot, honestly, internally, and I felt proud about myself. Generally, I am not a person who feels proud about myself, to be honest.
पार्टीज
But
ड्यू
yeah, of course, anytime. So that day the elation was, again, as I'm stating, it was very, very different. I got a lot of calls from the people whom I haven't even talked to in years, and everyone. I was really happy that day. The next day there was not much of a difference in the life overall, if I'll say, but the opportunities that I got, of course, changed drastically. So the kind of work which I was doing earlier, there was not a huge difference, but of course the pay package was extremely different from that perspective. That made a difference back then. And of course the feeling of achievement was there. Of course it was there. And it still adds the confidence to me.
या
Yes.
अगर रोहित से फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर नहीं करता तो कौन करता
No,
मतलब वो फीलिंग थी यूज्ड टू वर्क 16 14 इतना वर्कहॉलिक मैंने आज तक किसी को नहीं देखा
I don't
like
know.
you
I should be proud or not. Really, honestly.
ओके सीए करते करते लव लाइफ इम्बैलेंस हो जाती होगी या थी ही नहीं जीरो थी
So that's a controversial take because I'm married now. I should not talk about it.
okay
So there were bits and pieces of it back then as well. But again,
Study,
it
love
impacted
life,
a
field
lot.
office.
Yes. It definitely impacted a lot of things back then. Yeah, I wouldn't lie on that particular part.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, had I not been a chartered accountant, I would not have met my wife as well. So she's also a fellow chartered accountant, and
She's also chartered accountant.
Yeah, so we were in the classes together, but again we were not together back then. But had I not been in this journey, I would not have met her. So again, it's a very very
Destiny.
positive.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a very positive part of it,
Very
of course. So it has given me a lot from that aspect as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better कि आपको सेम उसमें कोई पार्टनर मिल जाए एंड टाइम स्पेंड हो जाए सो सीए इंटर्नशिप का हाईएस्ट पैकेज आपके टाइम पे कितना था आपका
So back then, in my internship.
when you started your first I know EY so you started from EY only na
Yes. So in EY, when I was a first year intern, the starting stipend was 8,000 rupees, and it was a lot higher than the peers were paying back then, honestly.
I worked in like before EY I was working in a firm for 1 month
Okay.
I was getting 2000 और मैं उनको जैक लगा रही हूँ कि सर 2500 कर दो ट्रैवल एक्सपेंस भी लगता है ये लगता है वो लगता है देन एकदम से EY से कॉल आई मैं तो नेक्स्ट डे से वहाँ दिखी ही नहीं आप मेरी 10 दिन की सैलरी रख लो मुझे नहीं चाहिए
So again, see, I'll be honest. The stipend was better than a lot of smaller firms, but the kind of work you do, the quantum you do is proportionate in that particular respect as well. That they were being taken full output of it by those organizations as well.
Right.
But again, I started with 8,000, I believe, and the last one was somewhat
25,000
no 18,500 back then.
18,500
Yes, back then. Yeah, it was. Still, it was a lot for a 19 or a 20 year
अब तो
old.
इंक्रीज हो गया होगा इनका
I believe yes. I believe yes.
तो जब हमारा फर्स्ट डे था एज अ लाइक इन बिग फोर व्हाट वाज द फीलिंग एक्सपीरियंस कि हम यहाँ क्या करने आए हैं
First day was okay, it was an induction, and we met a lot of people who were the first year interns like us. And that day it was you achieved something. Of course, getting into a big four for a CA student was and is still a big achievement. And it was kind of sense of, again, elation, paranoia as well, in a way ki what's going to happen, what you're going to do in the future, what you will feel. And when once you enter into that particular lobby, you feel like that where you have come,
We are in
such a
5-star
grand office.
hotel.
Exactly, it's more like a
Canteen में सारा बढ़िया
yes,
food.
and you get the food. So the initial welcome
Cabs
is pretty
लेने आ
good.
रही है.
हाँ, that was a lifesaver. Honestly, that was a lifesaver. I used to travel from Ghaziabad every day to
Noida.
Gurgaon. Yeah. And had it not been there, I do not know. I would have lived in the metro probably had it not been there. Honestly, yes.
So interns in Big Four, उनकी लाइफ कैसे होती है? लाइक फोटोकॉपी या फिर वर्क भी मिलता है उनको? बिकॉज मैंने तो फोटोकॉपी ज़्यादा करी है और वर्क का तो पता नहीं.
So basically, I remember my seniors when we joined in and we said हमको काम दे दो, they used to call it, this is your honeymoon period and just enjoy it as much as you can. So the first 4 to 5 months, there used to be a foosball table in our office, and we'll I'm not sure if the EVAS admin will look at it, but we broke at least 2 foosball tables back then.
We used to play together.
Yes.
I was a defender.
Yes. We used to play in the same team back then.
Oh God.
And we broke.
And Neeraj was there.
Yes. And we broke those tables twice. So the first 3 or 4 months, again, as you stated, it was photocopy, being taught which place to staple on the page, and being scolded that you have stapled on the wrong side of the page as well. And we used to wonder that is it to be learnt in the first place or not. So of course, those first 6 months were more like that. But post that, you start getting certain pieces of work. But again, the difference in a Big Four environment is that you are working in a specific domain. Of course, for example, I was in statutory audit, और उसके बाद आप उसी डोमेन में काम जनरली करते हो, एंड यू स्टार्ट विद अ वेरी स्पेसिफिक पार्ट ऑफ इट कि ये वाला एरिया कर रहे हो, तो आप तो फर्स्ट ईयर इंटर्न को लिटरली वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स इकट्ठे करने वाले ही काम मिलता है. एंड एज यू ग्रो अप इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, स्लोली you start leading. And by the third year, you start bullying the newly minted chartered accountant from other firms कि आपको काम नहीं आता है क्या. So it's a journey from that perspective. But yeah, you learn again more than the work. You learn to talk to people in those organizations. That you're talking to a CFO who's at least 20 years older to you, and you are just a 20-year person who's at least twice your age, and you have to defend your issue to them.
But
So so that is a larger important thing that you learn, rather along with the work, I would say, rather than using the word that is the only learning. But the intercommunication skills that you learn helps a lot.
How many hours you work per each day in your
You stated yourself that
14 hours, 12 hours, 16?
Not always, of course, but yeah, it used to get extended, especially in the deadline periods. The highest had been,
और वो intern से करवा रहे हैं 14 hours, 12 hours, like Big Four, like all CA
see,
firms.
basically it's a problem with, yeah,
So
exactly.
this is not work-life balance. बंदा कब सोचेगा, कब पढ़ेगा, मतलब this is.
See, I heard, so back then, at least in our time, again, it was not an easy thing to do, honestly. As you stated, once I had worked for 22 hours at a stretch also. That was the last deadline for a listed client on which we had to close the financials on the
22
last
hours.
22 hours, and I just literally slumped on my bed when I reached my home. So again, it was not an easy thing, and it's not the right thing also across the organizations. So at least I try that now, at least that people who are working, at least they get some sanity. So I will not deny that in consulting it will never happen.
How was your mental health that time?
Again, as I stated, it's all about the test of perseverance as well. So again,
You lied, you enjoyed now.
Not everything you enjoy of it, honestly. So again, if you are being asked to work for more than 16 hours and you have to study also, you cannot always enjoy it. That's a hard reality. But sometimes you do not see end of the tunnel, that this is gonna end. So sometimes you used to enjoy, and I would rather say back then I didn't used to enjoy, but now I revel on it. I see that I had learned something, and probably certain part of it becomes a part of the nostalgia. But it was of course not an enjoyable experience when you're putting in so many hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you advise young people who are doing CA, who
Hmm.
just started, so they should go for internship in Big Four or a normal CA firm?
Okay. Mm, See, basically, even when I take the interviews as well in my organization, and certain interns ask me that what differently you are offering other than a Big Four. So I tell them a very simple thing. It's up to you what you want from your life. So, for a Big Four, if somebody wants to go for a brand name and to if they are completely focused that I want to remain this particular field. For example, if I want to be good in the direct taxation or the indirect taxation or whatever be the field, they will go for it and be ready to just put in a lot of hours and be mentally strengthened enough to take it up.
Yeah.
That is one part, and of course the main draw there is a brand name and a lot of large clients. Now going to another I can talk about at least my organization. So here, and at least I tell them, or rather I sell to an intern, to be honest, that it's more about learning the whys in this kind of an organization, trying to touch base on different fields. So if I'll give my example, when I started with the statutory audit internship, I didn't even know what the statutory audit is from a practical perspective. So if a person is not sure what they want to do, my personal suggestion to them is to dabble their legs in all the fields once, try to learn what is there in each field, and once they start their post qualification journey, maybe they get a super specialization then.
Okay.
Starting with your journey, if you're not really clear, generally one should not go towards a Big Four.
Big Four.
Yes. So again, it's the brand name matters. I'm not denying that it does not matter.
Yeah.
But I think it's about the skill of a person which matters the most in the current scenario. A lot of people don't even ask that whether you're a chartered accountant sometimes. I know a lot of semi-qualified people even that who are better than chartered accountants. So, but coming to the question again, it's more about their own choice. If you're very clear, I want to do this and I'm ready to put in a lot more hours and everything else, then go for it.
Big Four.
Yes. If not, if you want to take the taste of every field, get a 360-degree view.
So you'll get 360-degree knowledge if you are in normal firm.
Exactly.
Taxation also, stat, internal, stat audit, everything.
Yes. And other than that, in a comparatively non-Big Four environment, you start to lead a bit faster with your teams.
With
So basically, it helps sometimes in the leadership aspects also that you lead the other people within the organization or with the clients. So that adds to the confidence of a person also.
Okay.
So it helps. At least in our organization, I say to them that you should have a why mentality. Otherwise, there is no point in joining. We do not want the yes men. So trying to teach them that part, I think, is important at that age juncture as well.
Okay. So Rohit, what do you see in your employees while hiring? What qualities you see before hiring?
Okay. So basically, about with our organization, with the COVID when it started, lot of everyone had to move towards a work from home environment. But when that got over, everyone started back to the offices. But we kept a very simple thing of working in a hybrid environment even today. So we do not push people that you have to work these many hours in the office or
very
outside of the
nice.
office. But that's what we are trying to do so far, and I believe we'll be going on for the forever also probably. Now, whenever I take an interview, there are people who take the technical side of the things. I also touch base on the technical side of the things, but my general question towards the candidate is asking the case study things that how you can use your brain. Main point is that I tell to even my candidates also, I do not want the people who know how to fill a document and how to do something. I want to ask them the whys of it, because laws will keep on changing, finance will always keep on evolving, and like you stated about the AI, if a person is not having a why mentality, they will be just dependent on a specific tool. But the tools are evolving, things are evolving, everything is evolving. So I'll tell them one thing very clearly. If you can ask questions from anyone or everyone, that is one thing we require. And I tell this to the candidate also. Our funda is very simple. We'll throw you into the swimming pool. If you are able to swim well, then it is okay. Otherwise, we'll take you out of the swimming pool. But we'll try to drown you first so that you can learn. If you can work in that particular way, then you join
Like
with us.
pressure environment and all.
Yeah. So basically,
But you should be able to handle
my
it, of
point
course.
is, so our point is very simple that you'll be given a task. You will try to do it yourself first. you'll be
Okay.
given the basics of it, but you do your own efforts first, then you ask a question. Because we try to tell a person that it's all about to learn the whys of it and hows of it, not just to fill up a checklist in a specific so no matter the kind of work we are doing, so if you are advising a client on a strategic matter, if you are helping them in creation of a process, if you do not have a mentality of thinking the reason behind the thing, there is no point in working in that. So every interview of mine is geared towards that part, that
Okay.
if you can think from that perspective, that is okay. We are ready to teach you the technicals part, but you should have an open mind. That is the main
Okay.
point for me.
And what other characteristics and qualities did you see in person's nature? Like there are people who are like patience, empathy, aggressive, non-aggressive. Are these the qualities that matters while hiring?
Okay. So there are a lot of people who say a leader and a person you are hiring should be extremely aggressive, or that person should have an aura, this and that.
Aura
See,
matters?
aura is subjective according to me.
Okay.
So again, I believe I try to hire people who are more of an empath in that particular aspect, because you are working with a person, especially the client and your peers. If you cannot understand their problem from a human perspective first, then you cannot help them a lot.
Okay.
So aggression is good till the time you know what you're doing. Some people try to show the aggression because they're trying to hide their incompetence.
Okay.
That's my take.
Okay.
So we are happy to hire an aggressive person, but provided that the aggression has a base. My main thought process is towards hiring a person is that they have human skills rather than using the people skills. A human skill that you understand a person, because consulting is more about understanding other person and their needs also. It's not only about just giving them a package solution. अब उसके लिए there are a lot of AIs. You'll do chat GPT, you'll get a lot of solutions, but that's not about it.
Okay.
So that is the main thing.
So in today's world, एक जो leader है, so this leader is AI affected, or like what is leadership according to you आज के time पे with AI?
See, according to me, it's not only about AI. It's about a person जो lead कर रहा है किसी organization को. Again, there are lots and lots of people who say कि I am this leader, I am that leader. According to me, okay, I generally go towards the example of Sun Tzu. He's like the Chanakya of China. He wrote the book on basically the war, but I say that's very good for the leadership principle. So one of very very famous quotes of his is, "A leader lead by example, not by force." So that means pretty simple that if you cannot lead people by telling them that I can do that, there is no point in preaching people. You are not supposed to be a preacher. उसके लिए पुजारी बैठे हुए हैं. Point is that you need to tell आप कुछ कर रहे हो, आप lead कर रहे हो, तो first of all, can they believe in you first of all, and उनको believe करना क्यों है? अगर आपने किसी को बोल दिया आप मेरे लिए ये करो, तो व्हाट्स द पॉइंट? इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट कि आप किसी को पैसे दे रहे हो तो आप आपके लिए वो काम कर रहा है. दैट इज नॉट लीडरशिप. It's about hiring someone. A real test of leadership comes in when there is immense pressure on you and as well as a person.
And they're doing on their own.
Yes, and when they stand by your side, that's a real test when it happens. And those are plenty of the cases. So people jump ship in that particular aspect. I think if you are able to lead by example in that situation, that real leadership is.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can pay a lot of money to a lot of people. There is that remains.
Okay, रितेश अग्रवाल says like I love work delegation. अगर मुझे पता है मुझे कोई टास्क मिला है तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं पर्सन फाइंड करता हूँ जो उसको मेरे से 60% भी अगर मैच करता है मैं उसको डेलीगेट कर देता हूँ. सो व्हाट्स योर टेक इन दिस? आप अपना वर्क खुद से सारा करते हो या फिर यू ऑल्सो लाइक अबाउट डेलीगेशन? व्हाट्स योर इनपुट?
See, when I started off my journey, I was a very, very big control freak. Honestly, I used to be a micromanager. To an extent, I am still is. I try to that it should be a perfect document, it should be a perfect deliverable, whatever it is. But slowly, I've realized if you have to grow yourself and if you have to see your people grow, if you do not delegate to them or if you do not trust them, then you cannot. Neither you can grow nor they can grow.
Okay.
So eventually that part of throwing them into the swimming pool is now coming from that particular
Yeah.
perspective also कि आप कोशिश पहले करो और जब आप कोशिश करोगे उसमें गलती करोगे तो आई एम स्टैंडिंग बिहाइंड यू, देखेंगे उसको कैसे रिजॉल्व करना है. बट अगर आप हर चीज़ खुद करते रहोगे तो कोई पॉइंट नहीं है टीम को हायर करने का. दे आर जस्ट द ग्रंट वर्कर्स कि आपने उन्हें बोल दिया, उन्होंने चेकलिस्ट फिल कर दी. तो आई टोटली अग्री टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, बट प्रैक्टिकली एंड पर्सनली I myself need to work on it. But a good leader definitely should
They
have those
delegate and they expand.
Exactly. So when I started off, it was a very small team. Now we are growing pretty fast and we are working on multiple clients, multiple geographies. Had I not been able to delegate that, I could not have worked at all, honestly.
बिकॉज वो लाला ही बोलता है कि एक लाला जो पर्सन नेचर होता है बोलता है कि मैं ही सबसे बेस्ट कर सकता हूँ.
Right.
तुम लोग को कुछ नहीं आता, मैं ही करके देता हूँ. तुझे नहीं आ रहा, मैं कर देता हूँ. तो
Exactly.
वो चीज़ हो जाती है.
हाँ, सो बेसिकली वही उसका दो एस्पेक्ट्स हो गए कि नहीं आता तो मैं तेरे को हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, मैं बता देता हूँ कैसे कर. बट ये हो गया तू कर ही नहीं सकता, तू बेकार है, मैं ही करूँगा, तो देन तो देयर इज नो पॉइंट इन हायरिंग अ
बोलेंगे आप ही
पर्सन.
कर लो.
Exactly. I meet a lot of CEOs honestly, and I'm talking about very large companies. उसमें literally लोगों के पास 1 लाख रुपए का चेक साइन करने की भी पावर नहीं होते, and I'm talking about crores of turnover. Then if you'll concentrate power in your own hands, then eventually, if you're not giving power of taking decisions, then you're not giving them power to take risk also. And if they are not doing that, how can your organization grow and thrive? Innovate कैसे करोगे आप?
Correct.
That is an important aspect. It's a virtuous or a vicious cycle.
जो लोग सीए के लिए पढ़ाई करते हैं, यू आर लकी, आप फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में पास हो गए. बट काफ़ी सारे स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं जो बहुत अटेम्प्ट्स देते हैं, क्लियर नहीं कर पाते, अपनी इंडस्ट्री भी चेंज कर देते हैं. बट एज राघव चड्ढा सेड, वो सीए एंड पॉलिटिकल लीडर हैं. सीए एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो आपको थ्रू आउट जर्नी, थ्रू आउट लाइफ हेल्प करेगा. तो वो जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो लाइफ में फेल भी हो रहे हैं, कुछ और इंडस्ट्री में भी जा रहे हैं, तो सीए उनको बहुत हेल्प करता है. और इट इज़ मोर देन मेकिंग एक्सेल, मतलब आपको परसेवरेंस, डिसीजन मेकिंग, बहुत सारी चीज़ें सिखाता है. तो आई थिंक सीए इज़ लाइक वन ऑफ द मोस्ट लाइक अमेजिंग इंडस्ट्री, जो लोग चाहे वो बने चाहे ना बने, बट इट विल हेल्प देम थ्रू आउट देयर लाइफ. या
Exactly.
या वाई पीपल आर लीविंग बिग फोर सो ऑफन, मतलब इतनी ज़्यादा उसमें क्यों हो रहा है, जॉब से जा रहे हैं?
See, basically, again, the pressure, of course, everyone knows the pressure is quite immense in the Big Fours, and the deliverables are always intense. The requirements of clients are always intense. The pressure on the fees on the Big Fours is also there given the competition. So the compensation is generally उस efforts के मुकाबले commensurate नहीं करता. So for a lot of people, it's about getting a name tag first, and post that it's all done. For some people, the pressure eats into their personal life, leads to a lot of anxiety and other issues also. So of course, the culture is, again, it's a hard reality. The culture is a bit of a problem in a lot of respects. That so basically, I read a quote somewhere that a person stated that I am earning to live, not living to earn, basically. सो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, अगर आप केवल काम ही करते रहोगे ज़िंदगी भर, तो आप लाइफ को एंजॉय कब करोगे? आई थिंक पोस्ट कोविड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैड दैट रियलाइजेशन ऑल्सो कि यार लाइफ का कुछ नहीं पता, एंड अगर आप ऐसे ही लाइफ को जियोगे तो क्या चलेगा? तो दोज थिंग्स आर इम्पैक्टिंग थॉट प्रोसेस, एंड लोग बहुत छोड़ रहे हैं उस वजह से, इतने हाई प्रेशर एनवायरनमेंट.
मतलब वो बाहर की चमक है जो बिग फोर बोलते हैं, बाहर की चमक. अंदर जाओगे तो रियलिटी मिल जाएगी और दिमाग का दही बन जाएगा.
Both sides, again, I'll say both sides. So basically, वहाँ पर एज आई स्टेटेड, वर्क प्रेशर इज इमेंस. ऑफ कोर्स बहुत वर्क प्रेशर है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है वर्क प्रेशर. दूसरी साइड, अगेन, प्रेशर में आप बहुत कुछ सीखते भी हो, बट ऑफ कोर्स इट इज़ नॉट फॉर एवरीवन. लगता है कि बहुत कुछ है भी चीज़ में, एंड फॉर दोज पीपल जिनको लगता है वो बिग फोर नहीं गए, उनकी लाइफ खत्म हो गई, मेरे को वो बात नहीं समझ में आती. यार बहुत कुछ है लाइफ में करने को, एंड आई सी सो मेनी स्मार्ट पीपल जो अपनी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप कर रहे हैं. कहीं उन्होंने इंटर्नशिप कोई बहुत ही नॉर्मल जगह से करी, एंड दे आर एक्सेलिंग एट देयर फील्ड. हाँ, इट डजंट मैटर, इट्स अबाउट अ पर्सन रादर देन अ प्लेस, ऑनेस्टली.
ओके, let's one word answer, rapid fire. Elon Musk. Character or anything that you want to say about him, just one word.
Ketamine.
Mr. Ratan Tata.
A visionary.
Mukesh Ambani ji.
India's richest mota bhai.
Bill Gates.
Azar, who made computer possible. Again, it's not a one word, but yeah.
Okay. Warren Buffett.
Again, the word is already there, Oracle of Omaha, but he's, how should I put it? Again, sorry to break your one word, but again, uh, he's a teacher who basically who teaches you investing, basically.
Yeah.
A great teacher, if I'll put
Okay.
it that way.
डॉली चाय वाला. लोग उसकी फोटो लगा के बोलते हैं हमने पढ़ाई क्यों करी, हमने ये क्यों करा. लाइक
See, basically,
जीनियस, हिज जीनियस ऑफ फ्रेंचाइजीज और उसकी क्या क्या चीज नहीं हो रही उस बंदे की.
it's Insta. See, basically, it's. I would rather see. I do not believe in that. It's more of an Instagram cringe for me. But again, see, basically, people just compare 1,000 in one or 1 million in one thing. So, if you will count in India, every third person would be an influencer, right? Not everyone is earning that. Point is, it's good that that person is doing pretty good. No harm on that. His marketing skills and everything. Once he got the fame, he played it well. So
Yeah,
that's a very
franchises and all.
Yes,
He
yes.
got more than I think
he
16,000
met,
requests
yeah,
for franchises.
he met so many people, topmost people. He met Bill Gates and everything. But again, I think basing your thing on one just one person or a set of person should not be your way.
Okay.
I think being an influencer is never bad, but having a fallback is important.
Let's go. And he got lucky too.
Exactly. So of course, luck. So basically, again, it's had he not been lucky, he wouldn't have got that. But he used his smarts also.
Yes.
But
He was keep trying. कि हमको लगता है वो overnight success है.
exactly,
But he was doing throughout.
exactly. It's more like
He was doing every day ऐसे milk वाला. एक दिन click हो गया and Bill Gates आ गए और वहाँ पे
Exactly.
वो sort हो गया.
It's more like an iceberg कि जो आपको ऊपर दिख रहा है, but nobody sees कि अंदर के efforts
कितना
क्या हैं.
pressure है mind में और क्या क्या कर रहे हो.
Yes, ask a content creator how much hour they spend to think of a different content and create it, and the editing part of it.
Right.
So everyone wants a quick buck in every field. So
Right. And people see overnight success.
exactly, they do not see the story behind it.
Okay. So Rohit, let's have some fun. LinkedIn versus reality. लोग LinkedIn में ऐसे ऐसे झाड़ते ना English कि अंग्रेजी है, ये इनसे बड़े अंग्रेज कोई नहीं है. But reality is much like different. जैसे होता है कि वीडियो कॉल पे सूट पहन के बैठे हैं, नीचे they are in pajama. ठीक है. So अगर मैं कोई LinkedIn का स्टेटस मैंने I just noted couple of status. मुझे बस एक रैंडम एक
I hope it's
behavior
not my
बताना है.
status somewhere.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. First status is thrilled to announce that I've joined XYZ company. Okay, people just write thrilled to announce, and what is your general reaction? Like,
So it's more like कि मेरे को 30% रेज मिला, मैं इसलिए यहाँ पर आ गया हूँ. अब दूसरी नौकरी कहाँ ढूंढनी है ये सोच रहा हूँ.
पहले से आगे की प्लानिंग.
Yes.
Okay. कुछ लोग लिखते हैं wake up, grind, hustle, repeat ऐसा स्टेटस डाल देते हैं. So what's your comment in this?
So those people are either spending their dad's money or they're waking up at 11 and they sleep by 8 probably, or parting by 4. And but this is their status. So
People who actually hustle, they don't write in
they do
status.
not know what hustle is.
Okay. Okay. Next status that we often see in the like LinkedIn, celebrating 3 years at XYZ company. Grateful, lovely. So what is your say on this?
मैं अपने बॉस को गाली नहीं दे सकता, so thank you for being here.
या फिर मुझे फायर नहीं किया अभी तक.
Yes.
3 साल
मैं
जेल
3 साल तक कैसे टिका
तो
हुआ?
कैसे टिकाओ? Right. Interning at Big Four, for example, Deloitte, learning immensely every day. Like if somebody writes in LinkedIn as a status, what's your thought?
Okay, so maybe something I can relate it as well. So,
Learning immensely every day as an intern.
so I'm counting the days when my internship would get over.
Okay. So people write CEO, like founder in LinkedIn, but at home, मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि उनको घर का टीवी का रिमोट भी नहीं मिलता होगा.
See, it's I believe it would be a reality with Satya Nadella also.
Okay.
So basically, most of the men. So again, I'm talking as a man. So I do not think most of the men still have a control of the remote at their homes. So again, I think you can just control one turf in the world. Controlling the home turf is a more difficult thing.
ऐसा हुआ है कि like your CEO और स्टेटस लिंक्डइन पे बहुत इंग्लिश वाला पोस्ट कर दिया, उसके बाद वाइफ या मम्मी बोलती है जाके सब्जी लेके आओ।
It happens with every
हाँ।
man. See.
Okay. Okay, next status achieved 120% in KPI in quarter two. I'm so happy.
So you reduce your losses from 100 crores to 80 to 20 crores. That's your achievement.
Okay. Okay, grateful for my promotion, and I worked hard, and I'm so grateful. If people write like I got promoted to this job, and I'm so grateful.
मैंने अपने बॉस को डराया था कि मैं नौकरी छोड़ रहा हूँ, so I got the promotion.
Oh, ये fake भी हो सकता है.
Yes.
Okay.
So reality, so basically the best way, again, I tell to people that, again, to everyone, that if if you're not feeling that you are being valued in your organization, there is always an opportunity. And the hard reality with the Indian culture is people are not rewarded till the time they are seeking an opportunity at other
तो लोग
place.
ये भी तो करते हैं, एक से ऑफर लेटर लिया, फिर दूसरी कंपनी को दिखाया, उससे ऑफर लेटर लिया, कंपेयर करा कि कौन सा हायर है, फिर उसके पास.
So for us also, see, basically our joining rate is sometimes in some roles becomes 50% also, that a lot of people start saying that we'll be joining in. So every organization started working smartly also, that they have to roll out staggered role offers, that you people get an opportunity just for 4 days to accept the offer, or you
Okay.
give an opportunity to the other candidate. So organizations are also evolving in that particular way to get ahead of those smarts.
Okay. So रोहित, बहुत मजा आया आज के सेशन में, और
Same
I
here.
think we covered all the things. Like if people stuck in life, like your message for the like listeners in the audience, if people stuck in life, क्या करना चाहिए कि जब उनको लगे कि सब कुछ खत्म हो गया है and दिल टूट गया, हार्ट ब्रेक हो गया, तो लाइफ में उनको बाउंस बैक करने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए? जस्ट शॉर्ट मैसेज फ्रॉम योर साइड.
My take on that would be, जिंदगी बहुत लंबी है. छोटे मोटे सेटबैक्स से अगर आप डर जाओगे तो यार कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. जस्ट टेक अ स्मॉल ब्रेक, get into your shell. There is no harm in getting into your shell and start afresh. Write तुमने लाइफ में क्या अचीव किया है, and be grateful to the God and compare to the people जिसके पास आपसे कम है, and start afresh.
Right.
You can always do better than where you are, and you are always better than the other person in the world.
Yes, very nice. And be grateful.
Always be grateful.
Always be grateful. Thanks for watching. Follow, subscribe, and for more good content and increase our family. And thank you, Rohit, for coming.
Thanks a lot,
It was
Deepti. Honestly,
great session.
I was really happy being here, and it was really amazing and catching up with you as well. Thanks a lot for calling me again. Hi, I'm Rohit Singhal, and I'm here along with Deepti on this particular session on Finding a Way with Deepti. Thank you, Deepti, for calling me here.
Thank
Let's
you,
have great
Rohit.
fun.
Thank you, Rohit.